She told me that I had to tell the children what I did
Myself.
Then she put them on the speakerphone one by one. They all let me know that they was there listening. Confused, they asked me,
Daddy, why did you do that?
man, I could feel my heart failing. My eyes couldn't withhold the flood of tears anymore. I told them the truth. Their dad had gone on a robbery spree. I was out of drugs. I needed more money to buy pills. My addiction was out of control. I didn't think they understood the severity of my crimes. But when my son asked me,
Daddy, are you coming home tomorrow? No, man.
I knew that he didn't understand either. Then the phone said,
You have 30 seconds.
hey, damn, that voice. Then the phone hung up.
I needed
To clear my thoughts, so I walked around the pod. A self-claimed OG blood on the pod, who wanted to be the leader of the gang. But since he was a dopehead, none of the younger bloods wanted to follow him. And there was an 18-year-old kid also. He was in jail for
like 21 felonies.
His charges consisted of robbery, homicide, and all the other horrible stuff that you see in people's nightmares. And there was a person there named Ryan.
But I knew Rob on the outside. He was
in jail for brutally beating and kidnapping the mother of his children. The police had taken pictures of her injuries to be used later in court. Ron was given copies of these same pictures. He showed me some of them. When I seen these pictures, my stomach turned. He had beat her so badly
that our own children didn't even recognize her.
I kept forgetting that this was a max pod. Everybody here has violent charges. The days went by slowly. The pod only had one board game. It was a chessboard game. And only a handful of people knew how to play the game. Mainly all people did was sleep. There was 2 televisions that were mounted on the wall, but they was too small to really see. Plus the noise in the day room drowned out any sound that you can get from the television. It was pointless to try to watch TV. Each pod had around like 98 inmates, and only one guard to attend them all. So a person could be beaten without the guard even knowing it.
Sadly, Sam was one of these people.
When Sam came to our pod, he was still high on meth. He was running around like he still had more.
He was being watched.
Sam had a cellmate named Kane. Kane was a Crip. Somehow Kane found out about a keister that Sam had still in his rectum. A keister is something somebody sticks inside their anal cavity and brings inside jail. A group of them took Sam inside of his cell and told him, pull it out, give it to us. But Sam said,
I ain't got nothing, man. I don't have a keister.
The Crips didn't believe him, so they jumped him inside the cell. They tried to retrieve the keister from Sam's rectum. A few of them stood guard right by the door. Some of them went inside with Sam, and for like 30 minutes,
they savagely beat Sam until he became unconscious.
Once Sam was knocked out on the floor, one Crip pulled his pants down, like a sting inside of his butt. He dug and dug.
Found nothing.
So a couple of other Crips went in there. They wanted to be sure. So a couple of them went back in there. One spreaded his ass cheeks, and the other one put his fist in there digging around all the way up to Sam's waist. Once again, they found nothing. They finally realized that Sam didn't have nothing in his butt, so they left.
Kane was a younger
Crip, 18-year-old boy, who wanted to be something like a super Crip.
But it was more like a crash dummy.
One day they placed me in my cell. My old cellmate Charlie had gone to prison. I would sit there on my bunk and listen to Kane crack these songs.
I'm super cocky, nigga. I'm super cocky.
And he came up with a song called
I Can Make a Pussy Fart.
I couldn't do Kane as a cellmate
at all.
I requested to be moved to another cell. So when I got moved upstairs to a corner cell with another young black 18-year-old, it was kind of cool. He was in jail for second-degree murder. It was alleged that he murdered his best friend over a drug dispute. At this point, we were both facing severe charges.